don't even care that I don't get going to the Canada side. Plus, I didn't really want to deal with the borders and all that kind of stuff, especially for time. But I don't even care. I mean, yeah, you probably can see the bottom of the falls, but just seeing it from the side, I think it's still amazing, even though most people I talked to said it is better on the Canada side. Well, with not seeing both, I can't argue that point, but this was definitely still worth it, seeing it from the US side and just all the scenery around here, the walkway. I mean, I can't tell you how long I've been wanting to get up here to see Niagara Falls, and I finally have. I can check that off my bucket list, but just look at this. I mean, you can't tell me this ain't just peaceful. And I didn't know before 7:30 it's free parking, so it was a good thing I got up moving this morning, got over here before 7:30. Plus just seeing the sun. I mean, it's a little bit higher than I wanted to be. I wanted to get here closer to 6, but I overslept just a hair, guys. But still, if you get here before 7:30, it's free parking. But we're gonna start making our way back to the bike and kind of moseying on, because we still got a lot of miles to cover today. And I got another stop in Vermont. Now, there are several things that are not open yet, being this early too, like the wind, like the Cave of the Winds, and I think a few other little things, but I didn't plan on doing that. I came to see the falls, and mission accomplished. Well, guys, ended up making a quick pit stop in Rome, New York to check out this antique fueling station that was built in 1930 and started restoration in 2002, and then officially opened up in 2005, where people can come by and check out this antique gas station, especially if you like history and old stuff. So this is pretty cool. I love coming to places like this, especially on my road trips, just checking out a bit of history. Inside. Nope. Just a little detour out of the way, but not bad, and get to check out this unique town. But we're gonna mosey on down the road, find something to eat, because I'm starting to get hungry a little bit. Didn't really get breakfast this morning. Got up moving to get to Niagara Falls and start heading toward New Hampshire. So I think it's time to start finding something to eat. Maybe at the next gas stop or something like that, find something with some food. These service stations along the interstate are very convenient, especially having restaurants like Popeyes at this one. I think the one right up the road had like a Dunkin' Donuts, which I was not interested in eating at a Dunkin' Donuts, but this one also has Starbucks. So, like a mini truck stop, be able to pull over, take a break, get something to eat, and fill up. The views have been absolutely amazing today in Upper New York. Now, the only thing I have not liked is the roads. You know, I'm definitely going to have a decent bill when I get home from the toll road, but when I ride a toll road, I'm thinking the road's going to be halfway decent. No. Not at all. I mean, this part so far hasn't been so bad, but the last half, it was like every 5 feet almost was a bump. I don't know if that was planned or they just need to repay the entire road. I have no idea. But there's no way you would be falling asleep, but you got to be holding on because it's like almost hitting a small speed bump, just jarring. Glad I'm not on the Springer up here. Shoot, probably lose all my teeth if I was riding that up here and hitting all those bumps. So I'm glad I got a good suspension on this. See, I just hit one right there. But you can't tell me that is not a gorgeous view right there. I mean, all these hills and mountains surrounding me, nice weather, absolutely perfect day. And it's the Mohawk River that's running over here. I really couldn't ask for a better day on this trip. I mean, yesterday was good, today's great. You know, got to see Niagara Falls, and I should be out of New York shortly. Well, I say shortly. Probably about 100 miles, maybe a little bit more than that. It's 212 to my next destination, which is the movie set of Beetlejuice. So, I'm actually looking forward to that. Be something different. And then make our way into New Hampshire, pretty close to Mount Washington. So that way I'm only like maybe 20 miles from Mount Washington, or the base of it. So that way I can kind of get up and get going in the morning. But tomorrow will be more of a leisurely day. I can't get over that view. That is just an amazing view running next to that river.
The sun hangs low behind me, painting the sky in fire and gold. Highway 95 stretches ahead, a ribbon of stories untold. 18 wheels hum beneath me, steady as a prayer in motion. Each mile a whisper of grace, rolling like waves on an endless ocean. The blacktop glows with heat, mirroring the day's last breath. Dust rises in soft halos, fading into the light of death and rebirth. Feel the weight of the road, the rhythm of diesel and time. Every turn of him, every shadow of verse that rhymes. The radio hums low, but I ride mostly with silence and thought, thinking of miles I've conquered and the lessons the journey brought. The Lord rides shotgun, unseen but near, guiding my hand, stilling my fear. The sunset fades slow, bleeding in the night's cool grace. Headlights caught through darkness, finding.
Well, we are officially out of New York and into Vermont. We got 47 miles until my next fuel stop, which will put me about 50 miles out from the set. But absolutely beautiful. I really can't be happier that I am on this trip and seeing this. And you guys are only going to see clippets of this. And I hope, you know, you guys go buy the bike, take a road trip yourself, where you can truly experience this. Well, I have finally made it to the film location of Beetlejuice, and it took Highway 7 to Highway 11 and then Interstate 91, and the bike was loving that 94 octane. Wish I had some back home. I just don't want to pay that price for it because that was a little expensive. But I think once I got into Vermont, the riding was just so peaceful and just enjoyed every minute of it. I think that was some of the best riding that I have done on this trip. Now, I love the triple nickel. I love riding West Virginia, even though it was raining, but just riding Vermont and into New Hampshire, it was just peaceful with all those trees, the temperature dropping. But I'm not going to go see all the film locations of Beetlejuice. But the house looks a little bit rained down, but it looks pretty cool to actually see the film location. Now, they do have a map, so you could actually find all the locations for the film site. But it looks like they're taking a few things out of the house. Now, I was hoping the bridge that was in the movie was a little bit closer, with it getting dark, I'm going to go ahead and start heading toward my hotel room for the night. But I am glad that I came, saw it, and it's just pretty cool. I mean, the ride in here was well worth it on its own, and it might have been better if I went to the bridge and every single stop, but just to kind of see the house is pretty cool on its own, and the town around it. Just something I wanted to see, kind of enjoying the movie and being a movie buff myself. But I got to find out exactly where I'm staying. Well, I found my room pretty close to Mount Washington for the night, but one thing I have not talked about is right before the trip, I was having problems with my headlight, and I was not going to get a replacement in time, and I didn't want to delay this trip. So I bought one that was in stock and put a Baja Designs headlight on the bike. So at least I know I have a lot of lighting on the bike, especially with it getting dark or going to be getting dark pretty soon before I get to the hotel. But I also rewired my fog lights to a separate switch. And I think this is pretty cool. I put the switch actually in my switch housing, drilled it out, and it took me a little bit to find a button that would fit inside that housing, but it looks so clean. So I'm going to make my way to the hotel room. So I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys next time.